Hey, welcome back to the channel. Terry here on Down the Road Productions, and this episode we are installing our TRD Cold Air Intake into our 2022 TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runner. So sit back and enjoy. Let's go do this. Hello, Terry here. This episode we're installing our TRD Cold Air Intake, brand new, into our new 2022 TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runner. Sit back and enjoy. This will not be a super detailed install video. We'll show the highlights with me and Theresa, and we'll share that with you and some perspective and commentary. So let's get into this.
Eventually.
Step one is to just pop off this engine cover, and I think it just pops off very quickly, so let's do it. One engine cover, not destined for eBay, people.
A few moments later.
The factory air filter box out, and of course we've got the engine cover taken off. And we've also got the factory plastic tube air system off. And then over here, we transferred the map sensor to the new TRD tube. And what we're doing next, what we have got going next, is to separate this tape here, to separate these two looms. So I'll do that with Theresa's expert camera assistance. There we go. Okay, that part's done. Let me just cut this off. You don't want to cut any wires when you do this. All right. Let's see what we got here. Not a big deal. Let me wrap that back around. Okay, so it's kind of here, and it's got to come off. Okay, I think you can stick a screwdriver in here, and you can, and it's off. Okay, we still need to separate these looms, and what I'm going to do here, it looks like it's already got a separation point. All right, so this loom will go back on.
Your hand's in the way. What tool are you using to separate it?
Just an X-Acto knife. Got some tape here still. Again, you don't want to cut wires. See the loom right here. All right. It's separated. Okay.
12 seconds later.
Okay, the kit comes with a new loom for this. These are now separated. And here, this is back on. I'm just going to use electrical tape.
What's still in there?
Another bundle of wires going here. I'm real excited about this because the horsepower gain is up to 18 horsepower. Now there's going to be a torque gain of 10 to 12 pounds. And per my K&N air filter tip, I'm sure we'll get 1 to 3 miles in different driving conditions. We'll get a fuel economy pickup. Okay, I just drove with the new TRD Cold Intake installed for 36 minutes, average speed 31 miles an hour, and it just went from 19.1 to 19 miles per gallon. I'm sitting here idling, so I'm really impressed. I was in stop and go traffic and, you know, did accelerate up to 50 or 60 nearby here, so very impressed with this. So this goes back to getting a K&N air filter or TRD cold intake for your 4Runner to get the fuel economy up. But when we tow the trailer with this again, it'll help there too. My other thoughts are that you want the TRD cold air intake. There's some aftermarket ones out there, but this just looks like it came from the factory and it looks the best. It says TRD and all that good stuff on it. Okay. And then here, I'm going to do this right here too.
What are you doing?
I'm just adding some more tape. I'm just adding some more tape here. It'll protect it from the elements. It seemed a bit exposed to me. Okay, and let me cut this. So obviously, it's going to look a lot better too under the hood here. Okay, so now I'm going to go grab the loom for this one. Let's do this, people.
Why wouldn't they just call it a wire cover?
Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Theresa. It's just called a loom.
So you're just shoving the wires into it?
Yeah, it's right. I'm shoving the wires right into it. You know, they named this loom after mechanics' underwear. Fruit of the Loom.
I don't even know what to say to that joke.
All right, so here we've got more loom than we need, so I'll just cut it like maybe there and continue forth. Oh my gosh, I'm a pro. That's perfect. And I think I might do some electrical tape here too. Okay, I feel better about that, looking like that.
More moments later.
Okay, our next thing we're going to do is install this coupler right here and then install our air box, but I'm going to take one extra step.
Where are you installing it?
There's a hole. There's a hole right here for this coupler to go into. Okay? But I want to do this.
Why?
Well, you know, it just protects the surface. This is ceramic speed shine, and it's a good opportunity just to wipe it down a bit. Probably pay off dividends with less. Okay. All right, let's pop this in. Okay, there it goes.
Later.
Next we can push this new air box into place, into the coupler we just installed. Perfect.
Just the 3 screws?
Yep. All right, that'll do it.
Several bad puns later.
This is indeed a K&N air filter, and it comes with the kit, and it goes right here.
How long does that filter last?
1,000,000 miles. You just clean it when it gets dirty. And it allows more airflow into the engine, which increases the power and increases the fuel economy.
How often should you clean it?
Actually, there's an indicator that you'll see later in the video that tells you when it's dirty.
Okay.
Yep, there's that.
More moments later.
What's next?
Oh, we're going to put this coupler on, and it goes right here like this. This portion here with this part number will go towards the back. Yikes. All right.
What are you attaching it to?
The throttle body, which is still very clean because this is a new vehicle. Let me get my screwdriver. Tighten it up.
What are you tightening up?
This is a metal clamp to tighten it up. You want a tight air seal with the throttle body right here.
What will happen if it's not tight?
It won't be good. I mean, you don't want air leaks. It'll impact how the throttle body works. Okay.
12 seconds later.
Okay, now that we've got the throttle coupler on, couples to the throttle body, this adapter here goes in here.
And where?
Right here into this hose.
Okay.
And then move this clamp up.
Oh, I can see your hands.
Right there. This clamp makes sure, you know, it's a tight seal with this. And this plugs into right here. And I'll come around to do that.
Gonna put your hand right in the camera?
Yeah.
I can't.
What the heck? I'm gonna have to come around to your spot.
That's supposed to come all the way through?
Yeah, just like that. I wonder, do it like that, give it some clearance. Now it's perfect. All right. Okay, so coupler to the throttle body, adapter to this hose. Had to twist it up a tiny bit so it was clean here. The old clamp here comes up to here to keep things tight. This clamp here ensures there's no air leakage issues with the throttle body.
If you don't hook this up right, does the engine explode?
You never know if I'm working on it, that's for sure.
I would edit that part out if I were you.
Okay, alrighty.
I'll ask again. Could you damage your engine if you don't do this correctly?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just an air filter assembly, cold air intake. As long as you do it correctly. Now, if you cut some wires here, yeah, you'd be a moron. That would be a problem to address, but no, not really. It's just being patient. What I'm going to do here, honey, is hook it up here first, and then we're going to gradually change sides. Okay, so here we have a new hose that goes here into the top here.
What's here? Onto the
Yeah.
red thing?
Onto the red coupler, yeah. Okay.
And that's a hose for what?
It goes back to your valve back here, whatever they call it. So let me hook that up
The
now.
whatever you call it, valve?
Whatever you call it, yeah. Let's see, whatever you
Is
call
that
it.
the technical term that all engineers use?
Yes, yes, all engineers. No, I'm not.
You can't
That's
reach
pretty
it
funny.
from there either.
Let's see. Let me get it on. You know, I'm 6'1", people, and it's hard to.
Do you need a step?
Yeah.
Grab that. No, I was going to say, just if you just need a little bit of height, grab the trailer step up there, the red one, the block.
Oh,
You
right.
can step on it,
Okay.
and it'll just give you a little bit of height.
Oh, I don't know if I can reach it.
It's been recording.
Okay. This is why I love Theresa, smartest woman I know.
I'm just a problem.
I would have been out here like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on. Zip tie this here.
You're zip tying what to what?
Oh, right now this is just loose, right? And here I'm just going to do this. I think it only needs
Are you
one.
supposed to zip tie it?
Yes.
Is zip tie an official car part?
Yep. It came in the
You
kit.
seem to zip tie everything. When in doubt, get a zip tie.
Yep. All right, that's good enough. And let me just clip it. One down. And I'll zip tie it here too.
Oh, I can see your hands.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have
So-
to pull it so tight because you don't want to restrict whatever goes through that?
I didn't
right?
I didn't restrict anything. But good catch. All right, so that's taken care of. Let's move on to the next step.
I'm gonna check to make sure you didn't make it too tight. Don't you think that's gonna wear a hole in that?
No.
A few moments later.
Okay, we can remove this bracket here. We won't need it anymore. It's a 10mm bolt. Just get it out.
Why don't you need that bracket?
It's not needed anymore.
Are you sure?
Yep.
If it rains, does the engine get wet?
No, because there's a hood.
But what about coming up from underneath?
We have a TRD off-road pan underneath the truck. It would be minor.
So this mostly stays dry
Yeah.
in here.
Oh yeah. It's a good design.
A few moments later.
Man, does that look good. But Theresa had asked how I would know when the air filter was dirty. And the TRD kit comes with this. And it says service filter when it gets dirty. And there's a button up here after you clean the air filter to reset this. This will let you know when that air filter's dirty. And this just goes on here, like that. And this just goes in here. Put a rubber grommet there. Okay, and then this will just slip into here. Like that. No, it's there. It's taken care of. Okay, so again, this will tell you, and this is really neat. This will tell you when your air filter's dirty and you need to take it out to clean it. It's one of my favorite parts of this air
It's just
filter.
like the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'll just set that there.
That's that where it goes?
No,
What are you doing now?
putting another coupler on
Which way?
this way.
Here's-
Let's just TRD facing up. So let's do
What does the TRD stand for?
Toyota Racing Development.
Couldn't one of those guys come and do this for you?
I wish. And just let me. Get this one on here. Beautiful. And then this goes here.
So the small part goes on.
Yeah. I guess one of these days I'll get a bigger flat bench for the garage here.
Where would we put it?
They got benches that fold down from the wall.
Why didn't we just order that when we did the garage design?
You're right. So I've got the coupler on, the airbox top cover, and I'm just slipping this in now. Times like this, I feel like Homer Simpson. There it is. Now let me tighten these up. Okay, let's pop it on here. Excuse, that's straight sides, honey.
I was gonna say something about that.
Piper, it's all your fault.
I feel like maybe you made a bridge and the two ends don't meet up. Is that the problem?
No. Well,
Oh, you didn't put that on.
right.
The other bracket. What do they call it?
Just the bracket. Not the end of the world.
Still think someone from Toyota Racing should have done this for you.
Here, watch out. There, it's on.
What are you doing now?
Just clamping it down. Clamped in.
Did you put this on?
Yeah.
Did you put it on backwards?
Could be. Hi. Hey, so more proof that I'm just a normal guy.
So this is the amateur's guide to installing.
That's right.
So if you're a professional out there, we would appreciate any help.
No, I had it right.
It's the only way it can go.
Yep.
Oh, well now we know it's the only way it can go. Bad design to make it come across the top though. Just saying. I would have expected better from a racing team.
Yeah, me too. They let Kyle Busch go. That says a lot.
They didn't let him go. He was injured.
That's Kurt Busch.
Oh, they let Kyle go? Peanut Man? M&M Peanut Man?
Yep. These are the Allen wrenches you bought me for Christmas.
There's the Allen wrench. Don't let him fool you. I think he picked them out. I just ordered them.
Okay. And like that. All right. And let me just get some more electrical tape on that.
Oh, maybe you had it twisted too far.
I did, yeah. I did. And things like that can happen. And I'm just going to do this. I want to cover the exposed wire. Try not to do it too quick. Do that. There you go. Perfection, and we're done. Let's put the cover back on.
Did you check all of your bands to make sure they're tight?
Yeah, let me grab a screwdriver that's buried somewhere by your arm. No, it's gotta be a flathead.
Because I don't think you tightened that one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good catch, honey. So let me go down here. Well, I love you, Theresa. It was funner to do this with you than to sit out here alone and do it. I appreciate you.
That and I remind you to tighten things.
That's right. Thank you, honey. So we're tightening the final clamp here. That's pretty tight. We're there, right?
Oh.
I think I got those pretty tight. I
Okay.
did. So let's put this on. We're going to put the cover back on the motor. Okay, so let me take this stuff off here and I'll start it up and rev the engine now.
I'll get the money shot. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Perfect. Super impressed with this cold air intake install. You can see a 20.7 mile per gallon average, no freeway time, total drive time of 1 hour and 10 minutes. And then here I have a 278 mile range with an 18.7 mpg average. Very impressive. Highly recommend the TRD cold air intake. I have to say I'm really impressed with BAM Wholesale Parts out of Ohio. You'll see their links in this video. We got this TRD cold air intake for right around $350. I've seen it listed elsewhere for $480 and higher. So please give BAM Wholesale Auto Parts your business. They also have a great price on the TRD cap back for the 4Runner, which we'll do relatively soon. Just want to share this with everyone. BAM Wholesale Auto Parts, fantastic pricing. Fantastic. Kind of means you don't have to pick dealers and their specials or try to find a Toyota dealer that'll give you a price break. Thank you, BAM. Very impressed with the packaging and how this TRD cold air intake arrived, and it's in our truck right now. Thank you so much. Driving our 2022 TRD Off-Road Premium with the TRD cold air intake installed, and you can definitely tell there's an acceleration improvement completely, and that fuel gauge is creeping up a little bit higher than what I'm used to. Very impressed with this product. We do recommend it for your 4Runners. It dresses up the engine bay, obviously, and you know, it's a TRD part. Looks cool. I know there's other cold air intakes on the market for the 4Runner. They're nice, but I like that factory look of the TRD cold air intake. Everyone, thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. We look forward to seeing you on our next episode. And everyone,